is primarily in the automotive industry, but we also branch out into aerospace and various other small industries as well. What we were known for originally was our end-of-line tooling, headlight aimers, and wheel aligners. We also build half-shaft insertion tools for various customers, VIN stamps. So we actually build the machines that stamp the VIN number on various vehicle components. We build twin strand conveyors that are typically used for like a sub-assembly buildup. Our biggest product of late has been our automated guided vehicles for material handling. My first introduction to EPLAN was when GM started requiring it for all their controls drawings. This was about 8 years ago or so for me. At the time, I wanted to learn EPLAN, but I was working for a small company that didn't necessarily have the workload to justify going with EPLAN at that point. So we would outsource the work. When I came to Fori, Ford made the direction to also require EPLAN for the controls drawings. And we do a significant amount of work for Ford. And at that point, the determination was made that we were going to train our controls hardware team on EPLAN so that we'd be able to bring all of that in-house. So not only for Ford, but for GM. So in the controls design environment, we do we do the schematics, we do the panel design, all of it. Currently, we're using EPLAN P8 for our electrical schematics. We're using Fluid for all our pneumatics design, and then ProPanel for panel design. It's massively improved efficiency. So the time it takes to develop a set of schematics from start to finish, it's so much more efficient in EPLAN. We used to do it in other companies' software that wasn't as smart or as snappy. I'd say we've seen a significant reduction in the amount of time it takes from start to finish of design. And then in ProPanel specifically, the ability to design the panel in 3D and see, manipulate the view so you can actually see what's happening inside the panel. It's been a tremendous boon for us. I think using the software gives us a big leg up over other competition because one, we reduce the amount of time it takes from start to finish of just the design, but the amount of time it takes to get started, we're not outsourcing the work, so we don't have to line up contractors. We bring it all in-house so we can start immediately. The biggest benefit I see is that it reduces errors because you can build right into your parts database all the cutouts for parts that will automatically generate a cut list for the panel. And you can just hand that right to your panel shop and they can just use that to cut out the holes in the panel. So that's one area that I think is a huge improvement for us over other software. The other one is in physical space constraints. If you put an air conditioner on there, if you put an enclosure fan, are there any interferences with components that are on the subplate? You can generally kind of get the idea in 2D, but in 3D, everything's perfectly placed. So you can navigate around the entire enclosure and see exactly what interferences you have. So in EPLAN, you can use the schematics themselves as your bill of material master because they're built right into the part. The objects on the screen. So what you're able to do is actually design with the actual part numbers assigned to every part, and then you can run a report at the end that automatically generates your full bill of material for your schematics. And then if you have a change, as soon as you update one object, you just rerun your report and it's automatically updated. You don't have to go back and cross-reference and check everything. And that's been a tremendous benefit to us, especially lately as we're changing our internal processes for ordering, and previous methods were not very flexible. So some of the new requirements for us are the way the bill of material needs to be structured. And we don't have that flexibility with our previous software. With EPLAN, we can set up our template however we need it to look, and it just exports that way. So we're able to just send it to our processing team to release for purchase.